and welcome. I hope that you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today where it is a new month, which means I have a new focus for my reading. Last month I focused on books that I'd wanted to read for a while, and that went really well. I got quite a few books off of my TBR. This month I'm doing something that I've wanted to do for a few years, Summerween. So if you are unfamiliar with Summerween, it's basically bringing the spooky season into the summer, specifically the month of July. And I'm so excited to be participating in this year. The official booktube Summerween is more structured than what I'm going to do. Other booktubers limit their Summerween to like a week or a week and a half. I'm doing it the whole month. And my reading will be a little different from theirs too. Gabby Reads hosts the official Summerween, and she provides 5 prompts. I'm going to be more open in my reading choices. So I am selecting books from the following genres: mysteries and thrillers, classic mysteries, Gothic books, dark Gothic fantasy, retellings, or horror. And in every video I will pick one book that I will be reading and talking about in the next video. But I may also read additional books that are of that same genre. And because of that, my videos will probably post on Tuesday or later in the week instead of the Monday that we're used to. And I've bought a couple new books, and I've requested a bunch of books from the library, so this should be fun. And because I am so excited about this, and to segue into Summerween, I've already read one book. So we will talk about that book, and then I will select my first July read. So the book I read is Killjoy by Holly Jackson. And this is a prequel to the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. And it's a novella, so it's short. It's 117 pages. And it takes place shortly before the series started. Pip is invited to and attends a murder mystery party at one of her friends' house with a bunch of her friends. And it's set in 1920s. So they are going all out. They are dressing in 20s fancy dress, and the setting kind of gives Agatha Christie vibes. Pip is not that excited about the party, but once she gets there and they get started in the murder mystery part, she really gets into trying to solve the mystery that took place in the game. We see a hint of who she's about to become. She's also contemplating what her project is going to be, and so we get insight into how she decided on the project she picked. If you haven't read the series, I would really suggest reading the rest of the series before you read this one, or it's just not going to mean that much. But it was honestly fun seeing the invitations to the party and how the game is set up and played. There is the invitation. Here is the cast of characters. Throughout the story, they pause to read little insights into their characters, so it really is quite fun. And since I've always wanted to do a murder mystery game, it gave me insight into and ideas for how it's played. If you've ever wanted to be part of a murder mystery evening, this might be a good read for you. Is it a necessary addition to the series? No, but it is a quick read and it's a fun read. I wasn't expecting anything of substance, so I really did enjoy this book. It was a fun way to kick off Summerween too. So now let's pick our first official book of Summerween, and I think I'm going to start with the mysteries and thrillers genre. So let me take a look around and find one to start with. So I found 2, one thriller and one young adult thriller. And the first one I have is The Writing Retreat by Julia Bartz. The main character, Alex, dreams of being an author. Her life is not that great at the moment, and she's about to give up on her dream. She's also not making the best choices in her life. But she is selected to be part of a writing retreat with her favorite author. an author who she not only enjoys reading, but an author who inspired her. But the retreat will also bring her into contact with her ex-roommate and ex-best friend, who she hasn't spoken to since they had an incident. And since then, she's been separated from the rest of her friends. The retreat might not be what she expected. The young adult book is We Did Nothing Wrong by Hannah Jane. And I've never read anything by this author, so I'm excited to give it a read. I'll let you know what it's like. Basically, the story is that Leah and Diana are best friends. Diana disappears, leaving Leah confused. So did Diana leave on her own? Is she mad at Leah? Is this her way of getting even with Leah? And whatever happened, Leah is determined to discover what is going on. And there we are. I hope you will join me this month for Summerween. And if you wanted to participate in Summerween, join me in reading. If you want to participate in the official Summerween, I will leave the link to Gabby Reads below. Thank you so much for joining me to learn about my July reads. I will be back in about a week or maybe a little more with my first Summerween video. And hopefully I'll have an Explore and Create shortly before then. I hope to see you then, and until then, I hope that you enjoy all that you do and all that you read. And thank you.